Gulf Coast Weather Solutions is sponsored by.
At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.
Good evening, Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Lucas Bostrick. We're looking at our satellite and radar over the past 4 hours, and we can see that we don't really have any showers out there at this time, just some lower cumulus clouds, and that's about it. So not going to see too much for the rest of this evening, just pretty quiet at this time. Now, if we go to regional current temperatures, we're at 89 in Beaumont, it's 92 in Houston, 94 in Austin, 93 San Antonio, 100 in Laredo, and 99 in Wichita Falls. Out to our northeast even, it's pretty hot, where it's 94 in Starkville and Birmingham, as well as Nashville and Atlanta. So we're going to continue to see a lot of hot weather building across the south in particular, so not too unusual going into early July. Looking at our current local temperatures, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services, we can see that it's running right now out there in the upper 80s, closer to the coast, to lower 90s out there, with some mid 90s, especially north of Tyler County, around Zavala and Lufkin and St. Augustine. It's running in the mid 90s there. So pretty hot out there, but right now in Winnie, it's 88 degrees there with a good southeast wind at 13, dew point of 80, which seems a little bit high, but it's still pretty humid out there with a high wind of only 22. Now, our future cast coming up for tomorrow, it should be pretty quiet, maybe a few showers possible, sponsored by Tamco Hailguard. And we can see that as we get into Tuesday morning, we're not going to really have too much in terms of any showers and storms, but certainly could see a few developing, especially towards late morning, where we see some showers beginning to spread around Lake Jackson, over towards Galveston, up into the Baytown region. And as we get into the afternoon hours, we can certainly see some more showers possible further north. So we'll keep that in mind going forward. But the Saharan dust, it's getting out of here. And there's still going to be some dust spreading around, sponsored by Switch Electric for that forecast. But we will be not seeing any more for at least the next several days, if not week. So we're going to have a decent break from the dust after this episode we just had. Now, as we get into the end of the week, you can see there's a big batch there pushing towards the west, but the dust levels are definitely lower after we get into after this episode we just had. So if we look at our atmospheric moisture levels, they will be increasing as this dust is moving out. We're going to see that wave of moisture pushing in from the east towards the west. And as we get into Thursday, we'll see a lot more moisture present over the region, giving us a lot of a better chance of rain going forward. Now, the tropics, there's just one little area off the east coast that has a 10% chance of development, but we're not expecting any impacts here really from it, except just increasing moisture coming from the east. That's the bottom line, which will be good for us. We definitely will need some rain soon. It's going to be getting pretty dry. Now, lows tonight, sponsored by Silsby Ford, where you can get you one, are going to be in the mid 70s with a few upper 70s scattered around low 80s at the beach. Highs tomorrow, hot, sponsored by Do Good Federal Credit Union, in the low to mid 90s out there once again. Now, our 7-day outlook, it calls for 10% chance of rain tomorrow, 40% though on Wednesday, 30% Thursday, and then drying out a little bit over the weekend with Independence Day looking pretty good and only 10% chance of rain. Same for Southwest Louisiana, Lake Charles and Kinder. It looks like your best chance of rain is going to be Wednesday and then again on Sunday. with a little chance of rain on Independence Day, but shouldn't be too bad overall. Now make sure that you have the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app installed on your phone. It's available right now on iOS and Google Play and gives you those latest weather updates about when rain is approaching and when there's lightning in the area. Those things are great to have on your device. Also check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GulfCoastWX and our Facebook page for additional weather updates we give you here at Gulf Coast Weather Solutions. All right, everyone, have a good evening and check out Johnny's forecast in the morning.